what I would like to ask is, who planted the seed, the first grain, where you started thinking, considering Ajax?
Yeah, actually, I said it the other day that my first contact also when after Jordi left Barcelona as well. When I saw him around in a neighborhood very close to the center of Barcelona, and we were talking. We were not talking a lot about football, but he was wishing me also the best for the upcoming months and what I would do and so on. And of course, then he also told me that about the option that he would come here. And well, then he planted a seed.
Did you think it is just small talk, or was he already planning something? Because he's a very clever guy, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a clever guy, but in this moment also things happened in his life, in his personal life, and we are more than just football, no? At the end, and we always had a quite good relationship also when he was at the club. So we were talking more about personal topics than actually about football. Even though, of course, as our lives are football, we talked about it briefly, but nothing that you would say, okay, that this is maybe already trying to get me.
But the seed was planted.
I mean, the seed is planted because we had already a very good relationship before.
Good. I want to go back to the start of your first team career at Borussia Mönchengladbach under Lucien Favre, a very famous coach, especially in Germany, although he is from Switzerland, of course. He was a coach, I think, that really liked to play football, to play in sort of a Barcelona, Ajax kind of style. I don't know whether you would agree to that, but a little similar. How did that influence you as a goalkeeper?
Yeah, I mean, for me, he is a very special person because he actually trusted me when he didn't even know me actually, and nobody actually knew me, and he saw me in training. And I think I got injured also at the very beginning when he started with Mönchengladbach. So and I already had the feeling that it might be that he would put me in the squad and even let me play against Schalke. I think was his first game, if I'm not mistaken. And at the end, he after 6 weeks when I came back. He had the same wish, and I felt it, and at the end, it happened, and so I'm forever grateful because it's something that actually made my career or was the beginning of my career, and I can only talk good about him, and he had a philosophy that was very strict also on having trust in each other in the group, defending as a group, also attacking wise, and then we had very interesting profiles on the field that he could work with, and very very nice to work with as a person and as a coach.
He told me once at the beginning of his training career, he went for an internship at Barcelona when Johan Cruyff was coach there. This influenced him a lot. Now we know Johan Cruyff always made his goalkeepers play 30 yards from goal even before anyone else did that. Did Lucien Favre already implement that with you in the Gladbach days, more or less?
I think it was different because before we also had a different goalkeeper profile. So maybe I also changed a bit his thinking. Maybe this is what he wanted also from me, and this is why maybe he had the trust in that I would be the right person to play in his system. So. Yeah, at the end he trusted me, and I tried to obviously do exactly what the team needed, and sometimes it worked out better, sometimes worse, but I think I still have a very good relationship to him, and as I said before, I'm very grateful for what he did to me.
Yeah. If you look at the last 20 years, the position of goalkeeper has changed tremendously, I think. There's a very well-known goalkeeper coach in Holland who says you shouldn't say goalkeeper anymore, you should say goal player, and you're really an example of that. But if you look at when you started your first team career and now, how much has it changed? What is the biggest change?
Yeah, in general, football changed in the last 20 years or 10 years even. Like you have the feeling every 5 years you can see a difference also in the how physical football actually got in the last few years, that has a huge impact on every part of the game, no? And as a goalkeeper, of course, you have to adapt. You have to play football from the back. There's what they also expect from you, but not in every team. So and it's also completely fine. Every coach also has a different mentality, idea of the game, and then you have teams like, as you just said, no, Ajax, Barcelona. Other teams that also would do probably the same. They want to play out from the back. Manchester City is a good example from of that as well. So you have many teams that also implemented it, and their philosophy is to find the right spaces. No, like, let's not only say that you're just good with your feet, but you also have to read the game, and this is probably what most of the coaches now try to teach the goalkeepers.
You're a seasoned player now, right? I mean, when you're a young player, you want to play the big stage, you want to maybe get a big contract, you want to play in the big stadiums, you want to play in the big leagues. You've done all that. And now you've been in a situation, okay, what am I going to do? What makes you tick? What is the most important thing to have a fulfilling contract at a club?
Well, I had a career so far that I can look back and say that I always tried my best to be always at my very best on performance level, on personal level, and it's been a journey so far, and I hope that there are many years coming. So for now I'm very happy that. I could also choose something else. For me, it's great to be here, and I really want to be successful, and give an impact or have an impact on the game of Ajax.
Are the criteria different now than maybe 10 years ago? Maybe you're thinking now, I want to be in a leading role. I want to be in a coaching role in the team as well. I want to have an impact on how Ajax play besides what I do on the pitch. Is that important to you?
Yeah, at the beginning, when you're younger, of course, you have to think in yourself as well. It's more difficult also to see the big picture, the full picture. But this also you learn by time. It's nothing that you just have. I mean, maybe you have a predisposition, but it's nothing that you just have, no? And you learn also by every year that you're a football player. If you see now, yesterday he played his 400th game for Ajax. Davy is a legend of the game, and also he wasn't born to be a leader, so maybe he was a leader always in the youth academy and so on, but it's something that you grow into, and this is what at the end also happened to me, the same, no, that at the beginning the focus is on yourself, but later on you see the full picture. And now in my age, of course, people rely on me, and people have certain trust in that I can be a leader in the team, and support now the captains of the team.
What kind of leader are you?
I think at the end it's not only about one leader, no? Like I think it's, when I look back now, we had a captain's team in Barcelona that was very balanced, different ages, which I think is also interesting to have, because you speak to every kind of player in the locker room, which is the most important thing. No, you don't have one person that you have to have trust in. You get along with one better than with the other, and maybe sometimes easier to speak out also what you think to somebody who is same age. So I thought the balance we had in the Barca's captain team was very nice, and the communication was very open, and this could be a very good example also for Ajax.
Yeah. One thing in general, maybe besides football, when you play at Ajax, you live in the Netherlands. And of course, here in the Netherlands, we look at your surname and immediately we're thinking there's something Dutch about this guy. Now, you've explained this from your father's side, generations back. But how much of a Dutchman is still in Marc ter Stegen? Is there a little bit there? Have you visited the Netherlands often? Do you know the country well?
I don't know how much I...
Why do you laugh?
I will see now, because... sometimes I need to learn also and understand the mentality now in the next couple of weeks, maybe even months, and then probably we can talk again about it, and then I will tell you how much I have still inside me. So I think it's good because we live close to the border. Maybe then also it's a bit easier to adapt, and well, I will try to do my best. Doesn't matter how my past or my grandpas or the grandpas of my grandpas were. But I will try to do my best in order to adapt as good as possible to the mentality and the culture of the Netherlands.
The coach that you've met here now, of course, you knew him already, although you worked with him quite briefly. Did you already have a very good picture of the way he likes to work?
Yeah, I mean, I was 3 weeks actually in the day by day. But then later on also when I saw the games and the way of how he prepared it and so on, I think it's a coach that wants perfection and that he is requiring a lot of the players, no? And he's demanding a lot. So I think this is very good to have, because at the end we all want perfection and we want to have, for us the best outcome. And he is somebody that I think even more for the talents, that he wants to make everyone a better player. And I think it's a good fit. It's a very good fit.
He said himself, I'm implementing the playing style, but at the same time we already have to perform, which is of course not so easy to do. You know what he's after. You've been here for a few days now. How far is he? Is he like 90% there, or are we going to see some changes still in the next few weeks? Is he going to be perfecting things?
He had also some players coming a bit later, which also makes it a bit, for me right now, I'm here for a couple of days now, 4 or 5 days, that at the end it's difficult for me to say how much he implemented, but I see a lot already. I'm from playing out from the back, positioning and so on. I see quite a lot already that what I saw in the past, but I know also of him that he is very self-critical, and he is open-minded for critics. So which is great. I mean, sometimes you have also people that are a bit more. They want to protect themselves and so on. In his case, he is very self-critical. He knows exactly what he has to work on as well, and he will implement everything he can in order to make Ajax be top and compete for the best.
Yeah. Last 2 years, you've been troubled by injuries. Players never like to talk about injuries, so I won't. You're fit now again. Are you ready for Sunday? Are you ready for 90 minutes on Sunday? Because you said the other day, I want to play every game. You already missed one.
I already missed one, but this is a decision of the coach. And if we think about it for a few minutes, maybe even a few seconds probably is enough, that I was there for 2 days. I had 2 training sessions, and he had an open conversation also. He said, like, look, you will be on the list, but most probably you won't play. Let me see. But also you have topics around it. You just arrived, so maybe it was even good. Maybe he will know better. So I'm fully fit. I'm 100%, and I know that I want to be on the field. I mean, yesterday I wanted to be on the field as well. The coach knows. And I will try my best in order to be available always when he needs me, and perform hopefully from Sunday on.
Ready for Sunday?
As I said, from Sunday on.